And I think we're ready to go. And I just realized we weren't on the starting soon screen this entire time. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Oh, well. How did I not notice that? Oh, well. It still kind of serves the same purpose, right? Right? No, it didn't. My phone's good. Laptop's good. How come I miss, like, the most basic shit? And I see you are indeed first, Crimson, and I shall hydrate. So, last time... I need to swap my monitor. Last time, we managed to beat the Mega Meowstic. Actually, I think it's in here. Mega Evolution Pokedex. Yes, there's Mega Meowstic. You know, going for a mix between the male and the female variants of Meowstic. Kind of like what Pyroar did. Uses psychic power to compress or expand anything. Overwhelms foes by controlling space itself. So we got Clefable controlling gravity, and we got Meowstic controlling space. Got it. And there's the two Raichus. What? Why is this one, like, flying? Why is this Raichu, like, flying or gliding or something? Resembles an X as it flies through the air with... Oh, it actually does fly. From its ears and forked tail. Okay, but it's not part flying. Wait, what about... Both are just pure electric type? Kind of weird they didn't give one of them an extra type or something. Like, imagine if they gave Mega Raichu X the part flying type. But I don't know. Kind of like they gave Mewtwo X part fighting, or Charizard has the dragon typing just to further make them different. I still don't have the secret. You know what? Karina probably gives me that. Make a Scovillian. I need to evolve my Scovillian to be able to get this. I don't even have the Pokemon for Crabominable and Mega and Wimpod. Not yet. And it looks like there's 3 more in this list missing. But we need to head to Corbeau right now. There's no other side quests until we visit Corbeau. But I'm really struggling on the berries for the donuts, that's for sure. Hey, Tyler, how's it going? You're tired? I get that. Just one of those days. Didn't sleep well, or, you know, overslept. Sometimes. Get Corbeau out here! Mr. Corbeau is otherwise engaged. Your patience is appreciated. Oh, we're getting a Canary and Ivor double battle. Got it. Then you tell him to quit dragging this meathead into his business. Mr. Corbeau and Mr. Ivor have an arrangement. Yeah, and their arrangement means G-Volt is getting wrapped up in their messes. Now she's trying to run away and hide her non-existent world or whatever. Well, it's not like we're making Gwen do anything all by herself. Oh, my voice. You're playing Ready or Not now? Ready? You're playing Ready or Not now? Is that a... Are you done with FIFA? Or is that a part of FIFA? I'm confused. Corbeau convinced me that we need to take this hyperspace issue seriously. So I have rallied the entire Fist of Justice to help out. Philip, the lobby is where we welcome our guests. You're supposed to keep things quiet. Terribly sorry, boss. Hey, listen up. Keep G-Volt out of your stupid schemes. Whatever has been decided between Ivor and Gwyn can be taken up with them. Don't come yelling about it to us. Boss, if I may, a Pokemon battle might be the quickest way to settle this and get our guests moving along. I guess so. Come here, Scottbot. You and me against Ivor and Canary. Another team up with Corbeau. Okay. It's a different game, I think. I think so, too. I just don't know if I ever heard of Ready or Not. You gotta be kidding! Scottbot ought to be on my team! As long as I get to battle, I'm perfectly happy to partner up with anyone. Ugh, this is the worst. The worst! Fine, let's get it over with. So, another team up with Corbeau. That happens a little bit more often than all the other team ups, doesn't it, right? You know, there's a part of me that feels like this entire DLC wasn't, what's the word? There's a part of me that feels like this DLC wasn't made ahead of time and they saved it for later. Like, it feels like they had the month's worth of time to make the DLC. And my only reason is, it feels like some of the dialogue, that, especially with Corbeau, it feels like some of the dialogue feels like it's correcting, like, some of my issues with Corbeau. Like the whole, him not feeling like a proper, you know, menace. And then they created dialogue that specifically kind of addresses that. Like, there were some things about this DLC. Wait, is my PNG frozen? I think it froze already. I'll fix it here after this battle. It feels like some of the moments in this DLC feel like it's addressing certain points that were made right when the game came out. I don't know if that makes sense, but here, let me go ahead and fix like the whole bit with Carbo being like, I don't know why we're buddy-buddy right. It feels like we're getting too buddy-buddy right now. I need you to remember that I am an evil bastard. Basically. You know, paraphrasing on that one a bit. But that feels like a direct reference to basically the stuff I've been complaining about. And I know I'm not the only one that brings that up. Obviously, this DLC had to have been worked on at least a little bit before the game actually came out. But it feels like some aspects of this were made in response to some of the reception of this game. It feels that way, here and there. Defeat! How incredibly unjust! I didn't even read Kanari. You thrashed both of us? I think that's what she said. It's so over. Sorry, G-Volt. Happy. If you still got issues, kindly sort them out between yourselves. Kanari, allow me to properly explain. What Corporal told me about hyperspace threat inspired me to offer new training course. From the Fist of Justice, the people need to be prepared. We don't know what Pokemon might emerge from hyperspace Lumiose next. As such, I hope to train the people of this city so they can be strong enough to handle any disaster. Who else but Gwen could I depend on to help organize such an effort? She's so reliable. Don't turn this around and make me look like the bad guy for complaining. You kinda are. Fine, whatever. Then I'm gonna go help out so G-Volt won't have to carry it all on her own. Got it? I forgot that's what her nickname for Gwen is. Forgot about that detail. Oh, and I'll bring some of Pop's bread, too. No objections here. Hooray. Your newfound team spirit helped you patch things up. Now get out of here. I had to make him more annoyed with this whole scenario. That felt correct with this dialogue. Bet none of this would have happened if you just explained that you're trying to save the city. Bah, forget it. Gotta keep up appearances. I'm not here to play hero. Let's get to business already. Here's your Hyperspace Lumiose update. We've combed over the data from your battle with that rogue Mega Meowstic. But it hasn't told us too much about the big distortion over the tower. Oh, who would have guessed? We still don't know anything about it. Okay. Still, we got a city to protect, so we can't just sit around and wait. Which means... Let me guess, time for us to knock out another round of surveying? I'm glad you're quick on the update, kid, but I wouldn't get too confident if I were you. You're going to keep running into stronger and stronger Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose. It'll be okay, we're Lumiose's toughest trio. These ought to be some help in your research, more Ultra Balls. Oh, 30 Ultra Balls. Man, how's it going, Tyler? Other than being tired, would you been playing anything? Get out there and protect our city. Now get out of my sight. Still working on KOTOR? Makes sense. How many hours have you put in? Okay, so we got more side quests. I don't see any more hyperspace side quests. I think we used them all up, or maybe it's not on this chapter sort of thing. Wait, fighting? Who is that? Who is that? It looks like Why Not to me, but Why Not's not fighting. Oh, Mimikyu's here. Just taking a look. I'm pretty sure that's still Toxel. That's Quillfish. Wimpod, which I still need to go after. Survivor, which I need for a side quest. Okay. Speaking of side quests, 7 hours? Okay, they're just starting in, because if I remember correctly, KOTOR is like a full 40-hour RPG. I'm assuming 40, probably even more than that. Meh. Mr. Rhyme. Oh, wait, they're actually addressing that, saying its own name. Mr. Rhyme. Rhymo. Need me to call a doctor? Need me to call a doctor! Oh, sorry. My partner and I were polishing our act. I'm Mike, the Master Mimic, though I can only really mimic Mr. Rhyme. Maybe you can help us out workshop our new bit. We'll do a Pokemon battle where we mimic your moves. Meme. Okay, just a mimic gimmick. Got it. Yeah. Was Gen 8 or Gen 9 a game that cut out Mimikyu? Or did they keep Mimikyu in all the games, even if it's only through the DLC? I'm assuming 8 and 9 might have cut them out of the base game, but Mimikyu is probably in the DLC at the very least. Right? I thought you were gonna use Mimic strats. Okay. Guess that doesn't work when I can still one-hit KO you. Depends on how much you're doing, but Koto is probably about 40 hours. Yeah. You know, 40 hours is not that bad for an RPG. You know, like, I feel like a lot of games are getting bloated. So 40 hours is still a reasonably paced RPG. Our mimicry couldn't keep up. I mean, you use Mimic like a pro, Mr. Rhyme. I just couldn't get the timing down right. Still, what do you think of Mimicry match? Was it fun? I'm still in stitches. It was kind of fun, sure. It wasn't really fun because I still just one-hit KO you, so I think this is the best sarcastic one. I don't know. It was kind of fun, sure. Fair enough. Thanks. We'll keep rehearsing. Anyways, here's a TM for you to remember my name by. Spread the word. The Mimic TM. Like you saw in our battle, the move Mimic lets you copy the last move your opponent used. We Mimics have it tough, or at least as tough as whoever we're mimicking. I wonder if... because I never really see people utilize Mimic. I wonder if it's actually useful in something like a double battle. You use it on your own partner, basically, to utilize whatever strategy you're trying to go with. Even then, it's still probably not the best route to go. Alright, Kanari, what do you want? Oh, it's you. I don't like that look on your face. You know, I got this idea for a new ultra-hardcore training challenge. Want to try it out? Don't worry, the rules are simple. You're stuck in a room with some wild Pokemon and you gotta dodge their attacks. That's it. Easy, right? You could just send out your Pokemon or throw a Pokeball to try to catch them, yeah? Biz. Nope. None of that's gonna fly. It's just you and your reflexes. I call it the Defenseless Dodger Challenge. Give me a shout when you're feeling brave. Okay. Basically adding a minigame here. Then let's see if you can last 30 seconds. Get ready for a jolt of high voltage excitement. It's Defenseless Dodger time. Yeah, I was playing a little bit of, Tales of the Abyss yesterday. Oh my god. Oh, I got a little bit farther. Okay, It's not about getting hit once, it's about surviving. So I can get hit. I just can't, you know, pass out. Game over! Dang, check you out. You survived. Chet was eating that up. Come back whenever you want to try to beat your record, yeah? Oh, so it could go on for longer now? Charge beam. You know what? That's an okay idea for a TM. So I can. So we got a new minigame now, but what would be the reward? But yeah, I was playing more Tales of the Abyss yesterday. Just kind of felt like playing a little bit more. And I'm still playing basically on... Well, I'm on New Game Plus, and I'm still playing on super hard mode. Sometimes the bosses get tough where it almost requires grinding, or at least some sort of new strategy. Hello, Scottbot. Scottbot? You're Ivor Sensei's rival. We've heard a great deal about you. I'm Lince, a devotee of the Pokemon known as Throw. Pleased to meet you. Oh, Throw and Sock, okay. Sneaking in with your own introduction when I was speaking to him first, are you? Just the sort of underhanded move I'd expect from a Throw fan. I'm Frep, eternal follower of the Pokemon called Sock. You've caught us on at an interesting moment, Scottbot. Let me explain. I forgot the voice. These two are fervent fans of Sock and Throw, respectively. Each believes their Pokemon is stronger, and they wish to settle the matter with team completion. Or competition? Whatever. I have a team of 4 Throw, but I need a 5th. Would you round out our ranks with your own Throw, Scottbot? You could even be captain for the final match. There you go again, stealing my thunder. Typical sneaky Throw fan. I've been looking for a 5th Sock, too. Please, both of you, calm down. How about it, Scottbot? Do you feel moved to support one of these two? Please, lend your might to the Sock Squad, Scottbot. Give your support to the Throw Throng, Scottbot. So I have to catch a Sock or a Throw, and then give them one. I did not expect... Oh. I need to have one or the other and set my team to either Sock or Throw. I guess I'm joining in on a double battle of some sort or something. Okay. But yeah, I don't know if you played any of the Tales games, Tyler, but, you know, they're action RPGs. They almost act like 2D fighting games, you know, in the 3D space. Well, the early ones are 2D fighting games. But the games have New Game Plus modes where you can add, like double EXP, times 10 EXP, double gold. You can keep your... basically keep a lot of your progress in a lot of ways. But New Game Plus, you can have access to very hard mode, and I think it's like a difficulty above that. It's like extreme, I believe. You there, young man. Please, can you spare me a minute? I've embarked on a new business venture here. But I have to admit, that's not going very well. You see, I aim to help those who suffer from bad dreams catch up on their Z's through the power of hypnosis. I think plenty of us are plagued with bad dreams these days, don't you? But I've run to quite the roadblock. My first customer's flamingo simply refuses to fall asleep. Is it probably because it has the ability that can't let it fall asleep? My flamingo is just flat out won't drift off. Perhaps there's too much energy stored up in its belly. I think Musharna might also be experiencing some jitters in front of our very first customer. Please, could you give Musharna a nice example? Show us how easily it can be. All you have to do is use hypnosis and then dream meter on a flamingo. Ah, this is what Badcap was talking about. This is what Badcap was talking about. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, 75. Let me check your moves. Confusion, disarming voice. I forget what Pokemon Badcap mentioned can get Hypnosis and Dream Eater. Wait, is there a way I can... Known move. Let's start with Hypnosis. Okay. So, we got Watchhog, Ralts, the Ralts line, Inkay, Pumpkaboo. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, I missed some. The Ghastly line, yes. I knew they get Hypnosis, but it's the Dream Eater part. The Inkay line, the Pumpkaboo, and the Muna line. Although he mentioned Muna, right? So maybe I need to just use my own Muna. Search for Dream Eater now. Yeah, you could probably just use your own Musharna Dream Eater. Oh, whoops. Mime Jr. has Dream Eater. That's the only one that has Dream Eater right now. Okay. Well, we have some sort of lead. But that's just the moves they currently have. You have Hypnosis, but no Dream Eater. Maybe it's at a certain level? You have Dream Eater as your current move, and Mime Jr. has Hypnosis. There we go. That's something. So... do I have to battle? Okay. Okay, you fell asleep. Oh, you did it! Flamingo is asleep. Now all we need is a good Dream Eater. Musharna could probably learns it, so I probably could have evolved one of my Munas and then leveled it up, but it's good to know Mime Jr. this low has them both. Yes, that was a fine Dream Eater. Flamingo is snoozing like a baby. Say, Koto does the thing where you are limited on where you could go until a certain point in the story. Really only just getting to that point. So kind of like how in Final Fantasy XIV, kind of really need to play the story for a little bit until you get to the till you get to all the big cities. Then the game kind of opens up. Thank you so very much for helping my poor insomniac Flamingo to get some rest. It seems to be feeling better now that it's gotten some much-needed shut-eye. I'm sure we'll be back the next time Flamingo has trouble sleeping. Oh, that might have been Flamingo then, in the fighting type section. That was a fine demonstration. Surely Musharna is ready for any future customers now. Thank you for your help. Now my business, Reve de Musharna, will be a grand success. If you ever think there are any Pokemon who needed some sleep, please bring them to me. And there's the Dream Eater TM. I kind of lucked out on that Mime Jr. Alright. Also, at least it wasn't like a full battle. But yeah, in Tales of the Abyss, I am in the New Game Plus mode, so I kept a lot of my stuff. Oh, I need to get on the roof. What's the best way to get on the roof? Probably just climb up and then go around. That's probably the best way for me to get on the roof. Alright. But yeah, I'm in the New Game Plus. Oh, thankfully, there's still plenty of stuff to do in the early game to ensure it doesn't feel like a slog. Okay. Maybe when I eventually play it, I'll figure out what you're talking about. I hope... Well, you said you're like 7 hours in. That feels like a long time to kind of be stuck in like the early area. But then again, I was definitely doing that much time in Final Fantasy XIV. But maybe if I just actually focused on the jobs and the job quests and the story quests, I would have definitely just gotten to the big cities a lot faster if I knew that and wasn't exploring and all that. But yeah, but because I'm playing with retro achievements, I'm trying to I'm trying to get a set of achievements done, which is basically beat bosses on very hard or higher difficulty. And because I wasn't able to get all of the EXP boosts that I want during this New Game Plus run, it's a lot harder because there's still a lot of things that I kind of could have had in terms of my New Game Plus carryovers that would make things easier. But because I only have the ×2 experience boosts, it's not good enough. So either I have to do extra grinding to gain levels, or I have to do like some weird workaround. It was actually a lot harder earlier on, though. It's gotten a little bit easier now that like you get access to some skills to mess around with. There's only one Pokemon with a body made of plasma that lets it infiltrate appliances. We're talking about Rotom, of course. Oh, let me set up the Battle Royale. There we go. I see you have a Rotom phone. Rotom phones are very valuable. After all, there can't be an infinite supply of them. There aren't enough Rotom in the world for that. I mean, we could just mass breed Rotom, but sure. Rotom phones are amazing, yes, but Rotom truly shines when it enters a household appliance. Want to battle different forms of Rotom as it possesses various appliances? Sure. Wonder what appliance Rotom will take over. Okay, this ain't that bad. Abilities don't exist, so I can earthquake them all. Presenting the amazing, awe-inspiring Rotom. Watch as it inspires all sorts of appliances. Introducing our first Rotom. Luckily, I can earthquake them all. Oh, and you start with the fire one. Getting rid of abilities. What? Heat Rotom. It's the name for a Rotom when it possesses a microwave oven like this. Heat Rotom is an electric fire type Pokemon. And look, it's no longer a ghost type. In this form, it can learn the move Overheat. If Heat Rotom's happy, your food will come out crisp and juicy. If not, I hope you like it burnt. In this Pokemon battle, I'll be showing you the best Rotom has to offer. This is just some sort of salesman, isn't it? If you can't stand the heat, Rotom, get out of the kitchen, right? Could you feel the heat from Heat Rotom? Not really, I didn't give it the chance. Next, Wash Rotom. That's what we call Rotom that possesses a washing machine. I'm awash with excitement. We gotta get the preamble? Yeah, there we go. Wash Rotom is an electric water type Pokemon. In this form, it can learn the move Hydro Pump. Just thinking about it pumps me up. It's very considerate. It only starts washing a load of laundry if you added detergent to it. But there's always the risk of it flooding your home. I'm trying to go with that, like, Price is Right announcer voice for this, because that's clearly what they're kind of doing. Like the infomercial type of voice. Like, I just now kind of thought about that. I bet Watch Rotom washed away any doubts you ever had. Only $19.99, you can get your own Rotom. Something like that. Coming up, we got a Rotom that has seized control of a lawnmower. Mo Rotom. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Mo Rotom is an electric grass Pokemon. In this form, it can learn the move Leaf Storm. The only question is whether you have a lawn big enough for it to mow. It swaggers around and scatters grass clippings everywhere. What a mischief maker. We just straight up crashed. Good thing I didn't continue and took a look at the laptop. I think we're back. Barely. Still a low frame rate right now. What the hell is going on?